This episode of the TacoCat Podcast is sponsored by KVGC AM 1340, the voice of the Gold Country, serving Amador and Calaveras counties with the latest news, weather, and traffic 24 hours a day. Be sure to visit their website at kvgcradio.com. That's kvgcradio.com. All right, and Kit's knocking over the chair as we get on to the next episode, the newest episode of the TacoCat Podcast.
Woo!
Thank you all for tuning in. Heyo.
Heyo.
All right, so today on today's podcast, we have Tyler over there as usual.
As always, your favorite.
Yeah, okay, Tyler Hallbog. We have Kit Stanfoot over there at the other end. How you doing there, Kit?
Yeah, the other favorite. I can't be as great as Tyler, but I'll try.
It's impossible to be
it's
as
impossible.
great as me.
All right, and then we got...
don't even try.
Jake has to say his name
Jake,
twice.
so it's Jake, Tyler, Kit, and Jake.
Again.
And Tyler.
Here on the podcast,
Kit.
and Jake.
Shut up, Kit! No one getting asked you!
So, anyway,
hey,
then
Joey.
we got Joey over
Hi,
here.
Joey.
Joey's running camera
He's running
for
camera.
us.
Hey.
We love him.
All right. So, go ahead and switch
you
it back
too,
over to me,
sorry.
Joey, if it's not already. All right. Okay. So, taking a look at today's list on what we have to talk about for the podcast. First, we have the Destiny beta, so that brand new Bungie game. It's going to hit the PlayStation 3 and PS4 first.
Woo!
So there's that one.
Yeah,
Also,
buddy.
Naughty Dog has announced Uncharted 4.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, buddy.
Another one.
I'm
Yes.
actually really excited about that.
I am too tired.
And then also
More
something.
Tomb Raider guy.
Then
Stop
also we have Last of Us, the Last of Us DLC that's going to be coming out.
That's like a late DLC.
Well, yeah, well, and it's
I mean, dang.
it's going
it's
to
supposed to be good, man.
Oh,
It's
no,
gonna
I don't
be-
deny
Don't
that,
doubt it.
but
Don't doubt it.
it's gonna be interesting too, because of open up my apple cider here.
Here, just give it here. Give it some with man hands.
Oh.
There we go. I got it. Okay. Anyway, so it's interesting. We'll talk about that. Why it's interesting? Because they're both done by Naughty Dog, and I'll tell you why that's interesting to me. Next is Ellen Page's Beyond Two Souls
Scandalous.
nude controversy thing going on, and her response to it. We'll talk about that.
Does not care.
Yeah.
Spoiler. Sorry. Doesn't
Sorry,
care.
guys.
I'm not sure.
When you're a celebrity, that
We gotta move on to
it
the
doesn't-
list.
it doesn't
We'll get
matter.
back to it.
We'll get back to it. Okay.
Fine.
Spoilers.
Next one
Fine.
is the Elder Scrolls Online beta.
Woo!
They're
More beta
welcoming
players.
new people into their beta.
Except Europe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
poor
except,
Europe.
except
sorry.
Europe, right? Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
So it's just North
They're a
America.
little late to the party.
Yeah.
Shut up, Joey.
Europe was
Sorry.
always late to the party. And then we'll highlight the PlayStation 4 and how much it costs to make versus how much they're selling it. And then I think we also have the Xbox cost to make, Xbox One's cost to make.
Did we?
I think. Then I. Oh,
No,
well, I
we
forgot to
didn't
put that
put
link in
that.
there. Oh, oops. Well, looks like Google's gonna have
Spoilers next week.
Oh, I get to be Captain Google
Yeah.
for the day.
Yeah, Tyler gets to be Captain Google, so he can Google that for us a bit later. But
Stop it.
yeah, the cost to make, and we're gonna talk about that. And also, congratulations to Microsoft and Xbox One. It dropped on Friday.
That was a party.
That was good for them
I don't even remember half of it.
because you weren't there.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The only half I do remember is it's half I saw.
On
so,
TV.
Yeah.
And then the last one we have is, it's the crab. I call it the crab bot. I'm pretty sure that's not what it's called, but it's
Looks like a Mega Man villain.
it kind of does actually, yeah.
Nope.
Like one of those mech villains. And
We have to
anyway,
stop it now.
so it's a crab bot that's being developed in South Korea by some marine biology students or something
Yeah,
like that.
Marine Robotics
Yeah,
Institute.
Yeah, and it's gonna they're talking about cool applications
It's
they're gonna
really
be using
cool.
for it. So,
Stay tuned.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. So, anyway, that's a look at the podcast list. So let's go ahead and jump into the top one on the list, which was the Destiny beta. That's gonna hit the
Destiny!
PlayStation 3 and 4.
It's happening. It's coming out, and
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, Tyler, when did you pre-order this game?
I
When
don't
he
know.
first
A
heard about
month,
it.
like 2 months after they started advertising it.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you got in like right there on the ground floor, like want.
Need.
Kinda. I mean, as soon as I got to the GameStop when I was free, I was like, Bungie made this.
When I got to the GameStop.
Here's my wallet. Take whatever you need. Give it to me.
Please.
Doesn't come out till next year. Give it to me.
Here is a
It's barely gone into development. Give it to me now.
Do it.
here's a blank check with my name on it. Write down any number on it, and I swear to God, sir, I will pay it.
Just give it. And then I didn't get my poster, my pre-order poster, until like 3 months later, though.
Yeah, and
I found out, I went to GameStop, and they're like, pre-order Destiny and get a poster. I was like,
Where's my poster?
I didn't get a poster. What is this?
yeah, I think you're also gonna get Did you get a beta key to get in?
Yes, I got the beta key. I think it's for my 360 right now. I'm gonna talk to the guys, see if I can get it transferred over to Xbox One.
Well, are you gonna go get an Xbox One?
Nope.
No. Then why would you?
Just kidding.
Then why would you trade it over to the Xbox One?
Oh my God, Jake! That's the joke.
Oh yeah, I've got this Destiny beta here. I got this key for Xbox One. I don't have an Xbox One, but I have it. So that means one more person
I'm
does
gonna
not
deny them
have
that
it.
satisfaction.
No one person, one person that might want it will not get it.
Yes, excellent. The perfect time.
Yes.
But wouldn't that just be me?
Yeah, it would be just be Tyler being an asshole. So
It's just you being you, though.
yeah.
You
So
and your
I mean,
level.
you guys should be surprised about this.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
So this
We're not.
one so Destiny, like we said before, it's gonna hit PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 first. This is the first game that Bungie's done that's not on solely an Xbox or Microsoft
Yes.
platform.
Yep.
It's nice.
It's going to be huge, guys. We've seen the previews. I've
Yes.
read into this.
But-
I can't
but-
contain it.
Tyler, I gotta ask you this one question. Being such a big old Bungie and Xbox fan, how do you feel about that Destiny being released on Sony first?
You know what? I'm not too upset because I think it's just a marketing ploy. I mean, people think Bungie, they're just going to be, partial towards Microsoft because that was, their company for a while with
Yeah.
Halo. But what I think they're doing is they're releasing it for the PlayStation 3 and 4 to show that an equal amount of love to both consoles,
Exactly.
especially since they haven't done anything with Sony before. So it could be
True.
more of a test
Yeah,
with them.
see, with me, it's like I don't think it's a marketing thing so much as it's like a tech thing because they've never done anything on PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4, and they're it's basically uncharted waters with them. So I think they
I
want
really
to.
want to see them do it with the Wii. Let's do it. Come on,
Destiny
really,
with the Wii.
really step the boundaries up.
Destiny for Wii U. Yeah.
No, just
Click,
for the
click,
regular
click, click.
Wii.
For the regular Wii.
Ba, 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 ba.
That would be pretty
I don't know.
funny. Actually.
I don't know. That might be interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is the first time they've ever done stuff for PlayStation 3 or Sony, and I think they want to test their servers out on Sony first and see if they can get that going. And I know that a lot of companies are really re-examining their server issues ever since the stuff that happened with Rockstar and GTA 5.
Exactly.
And I think that I actually read this a couple weeks ago, actually, when they were first announcing that they were going to be releasing the beta soon. Was they wanted 1 million people on their servers at one time. They wanted to just pound the crap out of those servers.
Oh baby, I like where this
to,
is going.
Yes, because they didn't want to have any they didn't want to guesstimate or have anything like that on what they're gonna need.
It's gonna crash.
Yeah,
My prediction: they're gonna hold up. It's gonna hold up, but every new game with multiplayer, like on release date, there's always problems with the server.
Yeah.
Because you got everyone and their friends just hopping aboard.
Oh, right.
Well, also,
And that's not usual gameplay. I mean, not everyone is going to be on every day, but on release day, that's how it is.
yeah. Well,
So-
also with Destiny, and with other games that have server issues, they're not. They don't go into beta. They haven't gone into like a large scale beta that they're testing nothing but their online online things. So with Destiny, especially because it's such a online intensive thing, I think Bungie's like I said, they're gonna be able to they're gonna try to test what their what the power of their services is and what they're going to need to accommodate all the people without any lag or things like that.
Now, I was thinking about something, and this goes back to the last podcast with the PlayStation 4 controller. I'm interested to see how they integrate the touchpad into Destiny
Yeah.
So far,
gameplay.
So
That's a
far,
good-
That hasn't been brought up yet, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we'll see gameplay after the beta release,
that
and
was-
we'll see how this
That might be
works.
a concept of like switching cycling through your weapons
Cycling through
faster.
weapons.
or the
Track
the
going.
magic or
Yeah,
powers.
the magic power.
Whoosh.
Yeah, right now the only thing that is that's integrated it right now I think is Killzone Shadowfall. I think
Yeah.
is what it is. Just
Shadow-
Killzone, the new one. And one thing that's really cool about the whole thing is it has a speaker actually on the controller,
Prepare your diddly hole.
and so and basically.
Baby 1v1 me.
Yeah, well, basically, it's not like a speaker like that. It's like a contextual speaker.
Oh my
So like if there's something like near you or something like that, it'll make like for Killzone, it has like audio logs that you can pick up, and the audio logs will play through that, and they'll play through that speaker. But they won't play through the other thing. They'll play just right there. It's a lot of the things like what the Wii did when the Wii first came out, when it was making it would if you played Legend of Zelda,
Yeah, the
like Twilight Princess,
ching,
the
noise
shing,
with
shing,
the on the Wii remote.
it made on the
Yeah.
Wii remote.
That was pretty cool.
And so it's doing that with the PlayStation 4 now, and it's really cool. They also have a headphone jack and stuff that you can plug into, and what I've seen is that it does not have, it will not support your HDMI audio output. So basically, what happens is you'll still hear it, but you won't hear it on the TV. And so it'll be just in your headphones. Yeah. Well, one thing also that some people are kind of, and I think you can just use a normal headset too. But I think what people are worried about with that is like doing like chat play or doing like capture and stuff. So
We'll see how it works.
yeah. So I'm not sure if you can turn that off yet. But I mean, I'm sure there's some settings that I just you haven't gone searching for. And from what I heard is the UI is different from previous generations.
Oh yeah, everything's gonna change.
For sure.
But I mean, we say that with every new console release. Every time new consoles come out, it's always revolutionary for the
New everything, new
everything.
platform, new everything.
and have we been wrong? I mean,
No.
PlayStation was freaking revolutionary.
Jeez.
Xbox, GameCube, even GameCube, from its controller to its compatibility,
Yeah.
tiny disc. I mean,
Exactly.
that fool right there.
Yeah. I mean that was a good console. It gets a lot of shit, but it was good.
I haven't heard anyone give it any shit.
I've heard a lot of people give it
What,
shit.
the
And they're
GameCube?
stupid
The
and
GameCube.
wrong.
The GameCube. Oh, I still have my GameCube.
You still have your
They're
GameCube?
stupid.
Hell
and
yeah,
wrong.
I do.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest consoles.
Yeah, it is pretty tough.
Yeah.
Hit it with a hammer. Motherfucker will go.
It'll
You're not gonna stop it.
go with it.
Still play Super Smash Bros. Every now and again.
It's like it will destroy. It will destroy the hammer. You hit it with a hammer, it destroys the hammer.
You know.
The hammer evaporates.
It's like
Splits
the
its
original.
atoms.
It's like the original Xbox. You could drop it from a 3-story building, and it'll break pavement, but not itself.
Dang.
It's a
Dang.
Nokia,
It's like
it's
a
a
Nokia.
Nokia phone. Jesus.
Instead
wonder.
Instead of your brick phone.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing would break tables if I dropped it too hard.
I don't know, man. I think it would break itself.
It would break itself before it break tables.
Oh, you want? I'm gonna go get another one. You get a table. We'll just slam it down. See which breaks first.
Well, why don't you stop being a puss and just throw yours down?
All right. Put your phone on the line too. In our next podcast, whose
Done.
phone's gonna break and who has insurance on it? We'll find
Me.
out.
I got tons. I'm due for an upgrade. Anyway, so
Someone's prepared.
yeah.
He
Hell
planned
yeah.
this.
I did.
He's waiting for
Will
this day.
insurance cover constantly bashing against the table?
No.
I can say my 3-year-old cousin got a hold of it.
Liar! You would do that? Lie
Give
to
us
the
proof.
companies?
Yep.
Give us proof.
There's proof.
Pictures. Tits or
Pic-
GTFO.
Jesus. Okay.
That's horrible.
So
the
speaking-
insurance company has that.
So going on with the PlayStation 4, Uncharted 4
Oh.
is getting
yes.
just Naughty Dog announced it. It's only been an announcement trailer, but it looks like obviously it deals with a lot of maps.
Oh no! A treasure hunter doing
That deal with a lot
something
of
with
maps.
maps.
Yeah. Well,
Who would have thunk that?
But his treasure is revenge. Dun-dun-dun.
no, I
it
think
really?
it's no.
Oh.
No, there's something else about it. Well, you should know. You read the link, didn't you?
I did read the link, but I mean, I've never played Uncharted.
What's
God.
wrong with you?
I don't own a PS3.
Dude, Uncharted is one
Go
of
to
the best games ever.
You
Go
can-
to Jake's house.
Uncharted
Go
2.
play the first one.
Dude, I don't know. Uncharted 2, I think, was one of my favorite. I think was my favorite one.
Uncharted. How'd you feel about Uncharted 3? Because I wasn't too much of a fan of it.
I thought it was good. I mean, I love the Uncharted series, but
yeah, compared to 2 though.
Step out.
compared to- I mean, yeah.
Compared to 2, 3 is not as good.
Well, yeah, I don't know. 2 was just that was like the JD, my older brother,
Yeah.
got Uncharted Drake's Fortune. He got the first one when he first got his PlayStation 3. Well, I didn't play it all that much until I got the second one, and I got the second one when I got my PlayStation 3. And gotta tell you, it was like that game got me just like I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. It was a beautiful game. And then I went back and I played the first one, played the third one, but I gotta say the second one I think
the
is
second
my
one
favorite.
it does grab your attention to the series.
Yeah, it's definitely a good one. But just dancing out there, Tyler.
Well, I have nothing to put into this conversation.
When in doubt, dancing out, right?
It's almost like how the Assassin's Creed did for me. Like the Assassin's Creed 2, that's the game that really got me into the Assassin's Creed series. Because Assassin's Creed, the first one, it was decent with the storyline. The second one was just superior to it.
Oh man,
I did not enjoy the third one very much. I did not enjoy the first.
You didn't like.
I didn't like the third one very much.
Wait, are you talking about the third one as in like numerical wise?
No, numerical wise, not like the off series one. Like I love Brotherhood. I play online Brotherhood when I can. I love it.
I hate online Brotherhood. I think I'm a good assassin until I get on there.
And then
you get on there.
And then you're
and you realize you're shit, right?
Let's see. I'm supposed to go kill this guy over here. Now I just need to make a. Why are you doing this to me?
And I've already played bits like.
You didn't even need to kill me. I wasn't even your target. Asshole.
And he whispers, "Shh. Only dreams.
Just dreams. No tears." But I've only played a little bit of Black Flag so far, and I enjoy it so much. It's such way better than 3.
Yeah, well, honestly. In the Assassin's Creed series, we got off topic. I want to get back onto it, but with the Assassin's Creed series, I was hooked at 1. I mean, I was hooked when I saw the announcement trailers for 1. When I saw all the things, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm getting that game." That was the first game I ever got on my PlayStation 3.
I'm gonna jump off a freaking tower and live.
But then if I touch water, I die.
Oh yeah, that pissed me off. But
if I touch water, I die.
I mean, it got that one got me so excited that with number 2, with Assassin's Creed 2, I pre-ordered that shit. Got the limited edition, got the tin box. I still have it. I have the Ezio statue. I've got all this of it, and every single one except for all of the numerical ones I've done. I never played. I played Brotherhood like twice. I never really finished the whole thing. I played Revelations, and that one was great.
Yeah,
I really liked that one.
That was a good one.
Great game. Assassin's Creed, great series.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't.
Actually,
sorry.
we can do that next podcast.
Yeah, we can talk about it next.
Yeah, we might talk about it next podcast.
Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Surprises.
Stay tuned. We'll surprise you. But
we may or may not talk about Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Then Assassin's Creed 3, that one got a lot of flack from people. Yeah. I loved that game. I really did.
I didn't like it too much.
Wow.
Tomahawk.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But anyway,
back onto
Uncharted.
Let's get this train on the tracks, man.
Back to Tyler not paying attention.
Kind of like off the rails from that was the first level in Uncharted 2, and then I think like the 7th level or something, or the 10th level, something like that. Afterwards, because it was a flashback, and then it was to real time.
Right.
So there's that, but. One thing that it's done by Naughty Dog. It's done by Naughty Dog. That's the developer. But Naughty Dog has also done Last of Us. Is also doing Last of Us.
Yes.
And why
are we are we going into?
Yeah, these are both like the same, almost the same topic.
Okay.
So it's mostly about Naughty Dog is what it is, honestly.
Ooh.
What bad dogs they are.
Sit.
Oh, they're
bad
naughty.
dog.
Ooh. I think that's weird.
Naughty.
Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog.
Ow, ow. Crash Bandicoot will always be the game I remember them for.
Really? Mine will be the Jack series. Just the Jack and Daxter series.
I love.
I'm gonna be the guy that says I believe Crash Bandicoot could kick anyone's ass.
Not Jack's.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot.
Okay.
Are we talking Dark Jack? Are we talking Light Jack? Are we talking normal Jack?
I'm talking anybody that isn't Crash Bandicoot, created by Naughty Dog.
I think you're sorely mistaken,
He's
but
crazy.
you're entitled to your opinion. Although
He's
I may
got
not
a whirlwind
agree, sir,
kick.
I will defend to the death your right to say it.
He will spin around until they are all dead.
Did they do Ratchet?
Ratchet and Clank Naughty Dog?
No.
No, they were.
I can't remember.
I thought they were Ubisoft.
No.
No, they're not.
Anyway.
I'm on it.
Google that, but anyway, so Naughty Dog is doing Last of Us. They're doing their DLC for that. That was a great game, by the way. Another PlayStation exclusive.
Insomniac.
Insomniac. Okay.
Insomniac.
And
poor guy's never getting any sleep.
So, well, that's probably why they're making all those Ratchet and Clank games. Anyway,
Good.
So with Naughty Dog, they're traditionally like a one game studio. Like they work on one game and do all this stuff and get it all done. But this is the first time they've announced Uncharted 4 while they're still doing the new Last of Us DLC.
The DLC. I don't think that would count. DLC is not really a game.
It's a completely separate game because they're still working.
It's a prequel.
They're still working with Last of Us, which I don't think it's gonna be until they get a port is still gonna be on the PlayStation 3. So they're working on a next gen title while they're working on the previous gen title. So I mean, even though DLC is technically not a game, I guess it is still the game that they're working on. And so it's interesting. Maybe they're showing that they're starting to branch out, or maybe they're just working the framework for Uncharted 4. And then once they've unleashed this last DLC this DLC for Last of Us, maybe they'll move all right into number 4. Maybe that's just what they're doing. So maybe it's just a transitional
It shouldn't
period.
be too hard for them. I mean, they are a massive company. I don't see why they wouldn't have different groups working on different projects at any given time. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're working on multiple projects.
Is Naughty Dog owned by anybody? Is it owned by any company? Search that.
But
They might be their own company.
Naughty Dog is massive. I think they're independent.
Yeah,
I think they
they
might be
be an
independent.
independent company.
I don't think they're all that big. I mean, they're big, but I don't think they're huge.
Been
like
around since
gigantic.
Crash Bandicoot.
They've gone through like 3 different names until
True.
they finally got to Naughty Dog. But
Kitty.
Just say Naughty Dog.
so also the Last of Us DLC that I saw,
Jam Software.
Jam
That's what their
Software?
name before.
yeah, I think that was for like Crash Bandicoot and stuff. Yeah.
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 That sounds more familiar.
So
Familiar.
So onto the Last of Us DLC. This one does look like a prequel. This looks like Ellie is
Yeah, it looks
you know,
fun.
Younger in this one. I think she has like
Well, yeah,
like
it is a
in her-
prequel, so
and her companion.
she's not gonna look older before she met the guy.
Well, no, I know, but
Stating the obvious.
But it looks she looks like considerably younger, and it looks like she's with like her friend that was talked about in her backstory. I don't know if you guys played it, but
like they're two little. They're two little. Like 8 or 9 years old at this time. They're like.
yeah.
They're just best friends that got
they're
kind of like left behind, and they're just working together just to
babies.
Yeah.
survive.
Here's my problem with the prequel DLCs, or prequel games for that matter. I like them for the expanding the story. I like that. Don't get me wrong. I can't get excited about like action scenes
Why?
because they're gonna live. I mean, if they died, that would freaking screw up the story.
Well, maybe
But I mean-
maybe she dies, okay, and then like the fungus virus, whatever it is, gets into her, and that just takes her over. So now she's essentially a sentient zombie. How about that, Tyler?
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. That's what I
Well,
think.
it's just a theory. How about that?
It's a theory that's wrong.
How do you
I have
know-
never even
how do you
played
know
Last
that?
of Us.
How
I
do you
know
know
it's
that?
wrong.
How do you know?
Because I'm not a dumbass. I'm gonna tell you right now, she's not gonna die and be brought back to life.
Well, if you
by
miss
spores.
button prompts,
I mean-
she'll die.
Well, Tyler can always change the storyline. Always
Just
get
have her
her-
killed at one point. Just stop playing. That's it. It's canon. It's canon in my mind.
it's like
Last of Us never happened.
it's like wait, she died? Wait. This was nowhere in this script. What the
He screwed up.
There she
Oh
is.
yeah, see if Tyler Hallbach, if he plays it and shuts the game off between this point and this point, it's canon.
It's canon
It's,
right there.
It's over.
God damn it.
I'm gonna ruin it for everyone now.
It's like, guys, we have got to stop writing those such specific instances to make it canon, man. Come on.
I had her jump off a building. I can't live in this world anymore. Assassin's Creed doesn't work.
Her
yeah,
little,
but
her
anyway-
little friend's like, no!
And then
But she
she
looks-
takes over.
she looks a lot
she
less-
wears her skin.
all right. She looks a lot less Ellen Pagey, and I know that was a big controversy for
Really?
her. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Resisting.
now we're gonna transition into it, but speaking of all the controversies that Ellen Page has had in the last year, just
I don't
year
believe it.
alone of video games.
This was not a right lawsuit, to be honest.
She didn't go for a lawsuit.
She was
No.
going for.
No, she wasn't. That was just a rumor spread on the what was that other site that they were talking about? Yeah, she didn't want to pursue a lawsuit. She didn't care.
Well, yeah. I mean,
wait,
first
wait,
of all,
wait,
it
which
didn't even
one?
show.
Wait, Hang on, which one are we talking about? Are we talking about the Beyond Two Souls one, or are we talking about the Last of Us one?
Beyond Two Souls.
Okay, because the Last of Us one, she apparently, I guess she was the concept for Ellie or something like that.
Yeah.
Or something like that, and they were gonna use her likeness or something similar, but they changed it, and they thought it was still her. It was enough that she could say that this is me, and it was. I think I brought it up in a podcast earlier that it was. We're getting to the point where it's like, wow, you can claim that somebody in a video game it's so clear that you can claim that it's you, and it could be, and it might look like you and all that stuff like that.
And to be honest, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I mean, that's cool, but also it's like, wow, we're getting to that point. But there was that one, but now this one that is in the Beyond Two Souls one, somebody decided to be a naughty monkey and break the. Use a hacked PlayStation 3 to break the game essentially and break the camera and go into like a free cam mode. And Ellen Page, her character Jodie has a shower scene which is very similar to the one that was also done in the other game, not Last of Us, the other game, Heavy Rain. They were both done by the same guy, or by the same team. And basically he went into free cam mode, and she steps in.
This isn't for like regular between or Beyond Two Souls gameplay. You cannot see this if you bought a copy from GameStop or a store. This is special.
Yeah, this is a modded
game.
No, it wasn't a modded game. It was a modded system.
Yeah, modded system.
Yeah, so that means it's in the game.
Yeah.
It is in the game. You just have to enter developer's mode. That's it.
Yeah, but I mean, so you're not going to see it unless you go through all those
unless
steps. At that
you do
point,
that. At that point, good job.
Seriously, just look up a Rule 34.
Well,
it's out there.
Well, it's out there, but it's not as.
Or better yet, if you're looking for shower scene for nudity, just go to porn.
I mean, yeah.
Porn is a couple clicks away.
I mean, a lot of people don't care.
Yeah,
even
but,
Ellen Page doesn't care. She's
but people don't want. But people don't want some random porn star. No, they want Ellen Page.
Well,
That's what they want.
It's easier just to look up specific porn.
Well,
it's easy.
I know that's specific, but it's still not Ellen Page. I mean, and I guess yeah, it is an Ellen Page, but still, it's close enough. But no, if they go in developer mode, I mean, you can see everything. She's all out in the buff. I mean,
but it doesn't actually completely expose any of her parts, which should not be even counted as NSFW. No,
it totally does. No, it gets the full breastises and the tush tush and the cooch everything.
No,
everything.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Those are horrible words to describe those parts.
Well.
You just discriminated against the type
What are we,
sex.
freaking 5?
Yep.
Boobs. Vagina. There we go. It's not that hard to say this.
Ass.
Ass.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ass. But
that ass is fat.
But to me, when I watched the clip, I didn't think it was worthy enough to be even considered NSFW.
Well, wait, did you watch the clip that was accompanying with it, or did you follow the link that went to the actual pictures?
I went to I followed the link with the clip.
Oh no, it went on. There went on to pictures and shit, dude. And it was full. There was full on in the buff, everything, and it kept getting taken down. It was on Imager or something like that, and it kept getting taken down. And so the guy kept posting it and posting it everywhere he could. But yeah, and apparently Ellen Page isn't gonna sue over the whole thing because
she don't care.
She's rich. She's rich, bitch.
Well, still, I mean that's kind of embarrassing.
Oh no. Some nerdy video game guys are getting off on a Ellen Page lookalike in a video game.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's.
Oh wow. As opposed to other celebrity scandals.
Parasite.
Oh hey, you were sleeping with another woman. You had an illegitimate child. Ellen Page's not nudity scene is not going to be up there. It's going to be forgotten within a couple months.
It probably won't.
No, I'll wager.
I doubt it. I doubt it will because there's a lot of people that want to see that.
Dude, I haven't heard anything about it until it happened. After that point, it's brought up echoes of it.
I agree with Tyler.
I've
It's
heard
gonna
tons about
disappear over like a month or two.
Yeah.
It's really gonna go off the face of the earth.
It's like I've heard tons about it. It was on all the sites that I do to gather information. There was like 7 different sites that had this like on the front page. Like,
Yeah,
as
but
it
that's
was
now.
as it was a big thing.
It's-
Well, no, it's like, and some of them were articles ranging from like, it was almost like a week ago,
Yeah.
and it was like all through. So for 2 weeks, this thing was top news.
Of course it is. Of course, it's gonna be top news for a couple months. It's gonna eventually die down, and no one's gonna remember or care.
Okay, well,
It's
anyway.
gonna be echoed throughout.
It's just
later.
like any other
Well,
scandalous
Well,
sex story
with all
or
the stuff
anything.
with all the
It's-
stuff with Ellen Page that's
meaningless.
happened with her with the video games and stuff like that, she has got to hate video games or people in the video game industry because of all of the stuff that's happened this past year. So I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if she started pursuing more into video games. I mean, she'd be a lot more leery. What's the word?
I think
Wary.
Wary's cautious.
Yeah,
cautious,
cautious
yeah.
about doing stuff now because of all that's happened. But I mean, she looks right in a video game. I mean, does that make sense? She looks right as the character she's
Right,
played as
yeah,
in
that's
video
understandable.
games.
I guess so. I guess you're right. All right, so let's move on
Both
past
innocent
this.
girl also can be a hard ass.
Yeah. Let's move
Yeah.
on to the Elder Scrolls Online beta.
Yes.
So there's
I'm part
new.
of it.
You got it? You got a key?
Yeah, I did.
Did
You
you play it?
lucky
Did you play
bastard.
it?
On
Did you
Steam?
play it? Did you play it?
Nope, not yet. I haven't got to a
Oh, then
chance.
shut up. Okay.
I opted in for it, and
I got it.
God damn it!
I got the keys to the car, but I haven't driven it
See,
yet.
see. Whenever I opt into the Steam stuff like that to get like beta keys and stuff like that, I get all the shit ones that nobody wants. I never get the good ones.
Well, aren't you just picky? Jeez, be thankful you got something.
Well, Tyler, I would normally, I'd be totally thankful that I got something if the game
Except
didn't
you're not.
suck.
Except you're not, though.
I mean, some of the ones I've gotten are awful, and then you never hear about it ever again.
Well, because you keep judging them.
Cause I'm supposed to. That's
give
the
'em a-
job that they
just-
give beta testers.
Just give him a chance.
Anyway, so you got it, kid.
I did.
So you haven't been able to use it though?
Not yet. I've been
yet.
saving it.
Hey, minute. Well, you
For a
you
rainy
use
day?
it.
What are you
Yeah.
saving it for?
Yeah,
I missed the last rainy day. I guess I'll hit the next one.
dude, that's not gonna happen for like another 6 months.
A snowy day, then.
Well, sir, but seriously, you do that. Tell us how it is. But anyway,
I
so they're opening up the beta pool. If you could open another one up there for me, and I guess it's only in North America though, not in Europe or anywhere else, right?
Yeah, North America currently right now, and parts of Korea. No.
I don't care.
Well-
I'm sorry to say, but release dates, I don't care as long as it's in America.
Oh, it's in America.
You
America!
redneck.
Yeah, you.
It's gonna. Well, I mean, I'm sorry for people who can't get the release like at the same time, but
I also have a
Yeah.
friend at school that just got the
Eh.
beta key too.
Really,
Yeah, and they've already played it and they love it so far.
really, it's a lot of fun.
They hear it's real. I hear really good positive feedback from it so far.
Now see, I hope this doesn't turn into like.
There's a couple glitches I've heard from her gameplay experience, but they're small.
Yeah, and I hope this doesn't
small
turn
as
into.
in fall through the map small, or
Well, they get their feet like falling through the map a couple times, but
Ah!
that's only like rocky terrain.
They're
like
gone!
mountains.
they're gone.
You know, one thing I hope, is that this doesn't turn into like another World of
Yeah, see,
Warcraft.
that's what I'm worried about with this game. It might just turn into another World of Warcraft
Whoa,
kind of knockoff.
whoa! I'm not talking so much about it being a knockoff of World of Warcraft, as in see what's happened to Warcraft. Warcraft is now just an MMO RPG. That's all it is. There's no it's like they stopped at Warcraft 3, and that's really frustrating me because that was such a good RTS game. That was so much fun. I loved the Warcraft series. I like the StarCraft series, but I mean, I really did like the Warcraft saga.
Yeah.
And now it's just now it's just an MMO. And what I'm afraid of with Elder Scrolls is that Elder Scrolls is going to now become an MMO, and that's all it's going to be. And I don't want to lose that series because that series was so good.
It's
that
not gonna
series
get
is
lost.
good.
They're gonna keep.
Well,
Coming
they're
out.
gonna keep coming out with other ones like Skyrim and Oblivion and stuff like that.
Well,
But this
well-
is just for their fans that want to go like MMO.
Well, the whole thing with that MMO thing is that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to maintain an MMO. So I think it's going to either come down to it's like, okay, are we going to continue this MMO, or are we going to keep continuing putting out these games? What are we going to do?
They're going to keep putting out their games. They're not going to just abandon.
They're going to do well enough where they can do both at the same time.
Yeah.
Like simultaneously.
And I hope, but see, and the whole thing is like, I can't stand to lose that series. 'Cause that's one of my favorite series.
You're not going to lose the series.
Just hear me out.
Calm down, Jake.
No, because it's happened with many other games before that they've gone to MMO and they've either dropped the MMO and tried to go back into the single player market or into the single game market, or they've gone to the MMO and then they've crashed and they haven't put out another thing. So my fears are founded. So
yeah, but
like,
I'm pretty sure they're well established.
well, I mean, it doesn't matter if they're well established or not. The same thing happened to The Sims. The Sims had a The Sims and Maxis. They had an MMO that was going on for a while, and then the MMO kind of it lost interest and it kind of flopped, and that almost put Maxis under, and then EA bought them, and then they tried to put it back out there.
Just let it die.
And the game wasn't really the same ever after that. I mean, granted, I do love The Sims and I still play The Sims, and I'm waiting for the 4th.
The real life simulator.
Yep, a lot of fun.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
tons of
send
fun.
my people outside to the store.
But with
They'll
anyway,
come back from school.
but with that, I really hope that it doesn't turn into like something like that where like I don't think it's gonna tank Bethesda or ZeniMax, the company that owns
Bethesda?
them.
Impossible.
I don't think it's gonna take them or tank them, but I don't want them to just go straight to go to nothing but MMOs and do all that stuff because
They're not going to.
I was like, because I don't want to lose Fallout.
They're not going to throw their chips all on one table. They're too smart for that.
Well, I hope that they can get from the allure, because MMOs, they do make a lot of money though, because you can do microtransactions and you can do membership and shit like that. Well, I mean, like it or not, that's how a lot of things get by, and that's how a lot of things either do free to play or
Steam is all about microtransactions.
Freaking microtransactions.
Steam, man.
But anyway,
so your wallet.
That's what I'm thinking. I've heard.
I might as well throw that away.
But Kit, like you said, Kit, it is a good. I've heard great reviews.
I've heard positive feedback from it. There's a couple glitches through this beta so far, but they're fixing it right now. They're gonna keep fixing any glitches, because there's been some glitches with my friend. She's had some troubles with some of the mountain terrain she's encountered. She would either get stuck with within the map terrain, or she'd just get stuck in general.
Yeah.
But they fixed that, so now she can get out of it really easily. So
right on.
They're really good on adapting to different glitches to fix immediately. A lot of patches though. A lot of patches.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, of course, once a beta, they're going to be coming out with patches. Anyway, I got to do another ad read. So Joey, if you can switch it back over to my camera, please. All right. There we go. All right. So I'd like to remind our viewers and everybody that this episode of the TacoCat podcast is sponsored by KVGC 1340 AM, the voice of the Gold Country, serving Amador and Calaveras counties with the latest news, weather, and traffic 24 hours a day. Be sure to visit their website at kvgcradio.com. That's kvgcradio.com. Hey, you guys know that I do this for a living, so that doesn't distract me. I mean, they were...
Does this distract you?
No, but please put that away. Anyway. God,
the Joey demands it. Ah!
Yeah. So that's going on the podcast. I'm not editing that out.
Got nothing on these bad boys.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh,
God damn it. So on to the next. These.
Got nothing on this happy truck.
This is what I work with.
That's a body type they don't make in the video game.
Oh hell no.
It's too good.
Too fine.
Too perfect.
That's the one that's the last character that you unlock.
Dude, last character unlocked is the best character
unlocked.
It's
the legacy. It's the legacy skin.
It's the legacy character.
Yes.
Legacy skin. All right, anyway,
I'm okay with this.
All right, so moving down onto the PlayStation 4 and its cost to make versus how much it costs to buy.
Not going to do it.
What?
I'll never make a... people look at the schematics and stuff like that, and they're like, I can build a better one.
I can
build a better cheaper.
One.
And
I'll never do it.
Well, I'm not so much talking about that as like, I mean, it's... I think the profit margin they're working on is like 10%, I think is what it is. It's not very big. It's like it costs like $300 and
it cost the company
Free
$381 per
headphones.
PlayStation to be made, and they sell for $399.
and they sell them for $399. Yeah.
So they sell for $18 above what they made.
Yeah.
Holy crap! $18.
I know, per console though.
Damn.
And then that's okay. Well times $18 by over by million at least.
18 million.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money,
So-
Tyler. They just made a lot of bank.
Yeah. So that's a lot of money.
Let's make a console.
That-
Profit $1.
That
Let's
is-
do this. $1 million.
Well, if you sell 1 million, that's $1 million.
Exactly.
So
I like this plan.
$1
Let's
million
do it.
profit.
Let's do it.
Which is that's not bad. It definitely.
Anyway,
I don't know if it's sustainable, but it's good.
and they had some really good comparisons between what they built the PS4 between what they built the PS3 out of.
Yeah.
And
They just took apart the PS3 and added stuff.
and they sold it for less.
Rip.
Yeah.
They just took the insides, put it in a better shell, and threw some more scrap parts they had left over. It's better, guys.
Definitely coming from an Xbox centric.
Oh, I didn't say they added Blu-ray.
I know they had a Blu-ray.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, something that's come standard on every PlayStation since PlayStation 3. So PlayStation 3, PlayStation Slim.
So 2 generations,
PlayStation 4.
Jake. It has been an entire
That's
generation.
that's a whole generation. Yeah, that is a whole generation, kid.
It's not been the entire series of PlayStation. So
And I don't remember my
the-
PS1 having a Blu-ray.
I
Well,
don't think
Blu-rays
it really
weren't
had
invented.
Ray.
Well, I don't know. It had a black ray though, because if you remember when you looked out if you bought certain games, the disc was like black.
Oh, some
yes.
were blue, some were black,
Yeah,
some were
blue,
clear, some
like
were
clear.
white.
It
That was
weird.
awesome.
They
A
colorful
rainbow
on
color.
on the original PlayStation.
Yeah, I mean you could definitely make some artwork with that.
Not with my
lot
games.
of blues
I
and
still
Touch my PS1 games.
I still have a copy of Bustagroo for the original PlayStation.
Really?
Somewhere.
Dang.
We still have Bob the Builder for PS1.
Yeah, we got Bob the
Can
Builder.
we build it?
No, we
yes,
can't.
we can.
Damn right.
Bob the Builder,
Can
can we fix it? Bob the Builder,
Yes, we can.
Stop it.
Can you name all the characters?
Pilcher.
Okay, Pilcher. Okay, he's the bird.
No, he was a cat.
No, he was the bird.
I'm pretty sure Pilcher was a cat.
Wasn't there one
Pilcher
named
the
like
bird.
Drilly?
No,
Anyway.
it was Scoop was the
Jake,
digger.
if you name all these, I'm gonna be really sad. Because that's really sad.
Wait, was it Scoop?
I'm pretty sure Pilcher was the
Scoop?
cat. I'm looking it up right now. This is important.
Was it Muck?
Guys,
Fucking-
help me.
No.
Why?
Pokemon.
Audience,
Scoop,
why must I go through this?
Something Dizzy, Rolly,
Dizzy with a cement
Lofty,
mixer.
Windy,
Yes, Disney was a cement
Pilchard.
mixer.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, Pilchard was the cat. Bird, the
I
bird.
knew it!
The bird was Bird,
No one cares about Bird.
and then
was
Spud.
Spud is the scarecrow.
Yeah,
Spud
Spud's the
Carrot nose.
scarecrow.
So
Hey,
it's
but the best part of that game is Spud like shooting stuff at the crows that try to like get out to there. So he's like,
he was
and then
like
trying to scare him away. It was like he's just like spitting at him.
he was like spitting seeds or something at him.
They said spitting raspberries. and I
Spud
was like, yeah,
Spud
I
uses
agree
bullet
with
seed. It's super effective.
that.
Stop
Tell you
it.
what,
Ha.
Tell you what, it was.
Tell you what.
What?
Propane or propane?
An
Go answer the phone,
accessorized.
Tyler.
I am being cold.
Anyway, back to
So
the PS.
we're back to the PlayStation 4. So they're working on a good profit margin.
Yeah, they
and
are. I mean,
As opposed to what the Xbox One, they have a $100 markup, and I'm
Yeah.
not entirely sure. I mean, and also side by side, the specs are almost identical.
I think what they're doing with the PS3 when they wanted to oversell it was to get people to buy it, to make it seem like it was gonna be super awesome because it was a revolution in like console series.
Who are you to be ordinary?
This wasn't even my final form.
Oh yeah. Well, with that one, with
I
the
mean-
PlayStation 4, I think they're doing good, and I think it's just classic undercutting.
I think for
Honestly.
like what did it cost for them to put the 500 gigabyte into the PS4 compared to the PS3? Because I know for the PS4 it was like 180
Yeah.
for the gigabyte itself,
Mm-hmm.
and
And-
for the PS3 is like 200.
Well, also if you can tell, I mean, if you can see,
Well, that just tells you how much.
Well,
like-
how cheap memory and stuff is now,
Not paying.
as opposed to it was before. Like
Exactly.
and how big we've gone from floppy disks that were like what, like a megabyte,
Usually-
mean-
530.
530 megabytes.
That was like the largest. 'Cause that's not even. That's like less than half.
Well,
Wait, what are we talking about? We were talking about PS4
Yeah, we're
cost
talking
Gigabyte.
about the memory and how the memory
Yeah.
has gone through. I don't know. As you can tell, I wasn't,
Well, I looked
I'm not
I-
part of the floppy disk generation. I was the CD.
You missed out.
Tyler, you're barely a year older than me.
Jake, you're the youngest in our class, by the way.
I thought Jake White is younger
little
than me.
baby face.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
You're part of the baby face
Yeah,
group.
I'm a 90s kid. I was born on December 31st, 1999 at 11:59 p.m.
94
Boo.
represent.
What month and what day in '94, Tyler?
March.
February. Older than you. Suck it.
You know what?
on.
Get it.
Moving
You know
on.
what?
Okay, guys, you're both beautiful. Anyway,
No.
1997.
so
Well, that's the obvious.
Anyway,
the
yeah.
PlayStation 4, and what's also cool, I'm still going back to this. I talked about it in the last podcast, but the PlayStation 4's ability to change its hard drive and stuff like that is freaking amazing.
It's amazing. It's fantastic.
Don't lose them.
Oh, I gotta switch out my 500 gigabytes hard drive.
Yeah, with my 1 terabyte. If I get a 1 terabyte or a 1.5
You're
terabyte
done.
one,
What are you playing?
there's no, it's like there was no need for me to get any
Grand
other
Theft
one.
Auto 7, Gears of War, Call of Duty.
All in the same game.
Battlefield.
No.
3.
3.
Douche.
Just crumb them all into one. So it's like Grand Theft Duty, Field of Grand Theft Duty,
You
Call of
said
Battlefield.
duty.
You said duty, you stupid noob.
I bet you have to watch where you step in a game called Heroes Duty. You get it. You get it.
Stop it.
You get it. You know the reference.
I know, I get it. Stop.
No.
You know, we've gone through a whole podcast without doing puns. I'm very happy. I'm very proud with us. You know, we still need donations for the TacoCat Punners Anonymous though. So if you want to donate,
Tyler, you're just circling the toilet right now.
Oh.
damn it,
That pun was shitty.
damn it, man. Oh, come on.
No, you know what? I'll admit it was piss poor.
It's like, God, you're just plunging at these now. Oh, God.
Oh.
Hey, come on, he's just shitting on you, dude.
Ah.
Stop.
Just a couple of assholes.
So on to. I jinxed it.
You should have said anything.
I should have said anything. I should have just waited for editing and gone, hey guys, we didn't do any puns.
And then I would have snuck in the middle of the night and then put one pun in. Just a voice over everything.
Yeah. Just one long pun. Anyway, so now moving on to the crab bot. This is our last thing, and we're running close on time. Actually, we are pretty close to time, so we gotta wrap this one up pretty quick.
Speed
So
round.
with the crab bot, it's being
Yay.
developed in South Korea. Kid is huge on this one
Oh,
because this is what he
love
loves.
marine science. I'm all about that. When I first read it, it was so cool.
Yeah.
How do
Because
you not like Aquaman?
what?
Do you not like Aquaman?
I love Aquaman. I have
Okay.
a full Aquaman's like spandex suit.
Yeah, buddy.
Wait, you do?
Go Aquaman.
But anyway, what they did with this this robotic system of this submarine diver, instead of using fans and propellers to move it on the bottom floor, they use actual legs with joints, which they would think would bring up less dirt when they're looking for objects, which is really cool. Like
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Also-
a breakthrough.
Also, it seems like it's less intrusive on the actual sea life.
It is. It
Because-
doesn't.
Really?
With
I
the
would think
bringing
with
up-
it stomping around on the seafloor.
No,
it would
because
stir
with
something
that-
up.
that's
With the
normal.
propellers, it's propellers are keeping it like hovering above it's keeping it like.
Oh,
in
so
motion.
instead of blowing everything, we're gonna crush Nemo's home.
Well, it's not. We're not crushing anything. It's just.
Oh.
It's so less dust comes up so they can see more in front of them.
So what happens is it's when the well, I guess it's not air, but when it's kicking up the water and it's spinning.
Oh,
it to
I know.
keep
I
you
get what you're
propelled,
saying.
it's
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying.
So it's spreading out, dirt and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
and if you notice, like when you see those videos, you see like they'll come towards the thing and then they'll quickly swim away. Whereas if we
Yeah.
watch the video that was with the crab bot there,
Yeah, it barely disturbs them.
That's one big crab over there.
Uh-huh.
Dang.
it's like damn,
Damn.
but
But yeah, with this
It makes
new
other crabs feel inferior. You're hurting their feelings.
good.
with this new with this new
That'll be a
system of
deadliest catch.
propelling forward,
Holy shit. They pull that thing up. Woo, boy, we're rich.
deadliest catch.
It's like, oh god, Red Lobster's gonna love this. And then it's like then the guy's like, it's like, I've been walking around for 7 years. Thank God somebody found me.
Hey, put him in the tank. No.
Oh, And he's dead.
And he's
But
dead.
anyway,
Millions of dollars gone.
after their first test, they said there were some minor bugs, but all in all, it was a good test for them. And
Yeah.
Bugs they scraped off the bottom of the feet.
it's going to be really good for research and stuff on the bottom of the ocean floor
Yeah.
for
What?
them.
Aren't they?
It takes 4 people to run this. One is a pilot, one is a
think 2 people
mechanic,
could do
one
it.
is a navigator.
I think 2 people could really do the job if they
They
had to.
need 4 though, because
Yeah.
you need a navigator, you need a sonar.
But I think
engineer.
Sonar op, and you need all those guys. Yeah.
I
mean,
think they can narrow it down to 2 people at the very
Eventually, they
very
will.
Yeah. They're getting now.
There's
They're
gonna be
getting
an
ready
app for that.
to.
Well, you gotta remember this is like a test subject.
This is a beta crab.
Beta crab.
Beta crab bot.
Beta crab.
Anyway, so
Crappy.
so what they're doing is I think aren't they trying to do it for like like almost on the bottom of the sea is what they're
Yeah,
trying
they're
to
doing it for environmental research. They're doing it for oceanography research. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we need because
Yeah, it's
oceans is
delightful.
cool. Ocean is best ocean.
Our ocean is best ocean.
Our ocean is best ocean.
Okay.
So
Even
I
though-
don't really know how to
with
respond to that.
Poseidon.
I mean, other than that, that's really deep.
Oh, oh, I see what you did there. Oh, water puds.
These puns are really making waves.
Oh, that really made a splash. We're leaving Jake all washed up now with these puns.
Yeah. I mean, can
This-
you blame him? I mean, these puns are quite a catch.
You guys are just causing a ripple.
Oh,
Ripped.
oh,
Okay, then with that, I
sad.
think
That was sad.
I
I expected better.
I think with that, I think we'll end the podcast.
Yeah, you guys wave to the camera.
Wait, hold on.
Alright.
Everybody do the wave.
Whoa, this is a weird ass wave.
Now go
What?
back. Go back, Joey.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Okay, so switch it back to me, Joey, if you could. I'm gonna do my little sign-off thing. All right, so thank you all for tuning into the TacoCat podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you again.
Love you.
Give us money, please.
So anyway,
Donate,
so
don't give.
So what we're gonna do
Donate.
is thank you for all tuning in. Everything. Thank you. Without you, this wouldn't happen. So thank you for your support. We're gonna be coming out in the next few days with a couple new videos or another video that will explain what you can expect from TacoCat in the future.
Yep.
We'll also be
It's gonna
talking.
be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome.
It's
We're
gonna be
actually-
called Catnip. Me and Jake are gonna be hosting those. It's gonna be little, like what, 30-second videos of just little news clips.
It'll be a couple things. We'll talk about it. We'll outline it in the video that we're gonna be doing. There's a couple of shows we're gonna unveil. Also, we got another really cool thing that is that we're gonna be unveiling, and I hope you guys stay tuned and want to be a part of it. So be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe below. Comment, let us know what you think, how you like the podcast, and yeah, we'll be back before you know it. So stay tuned to
Tree
TacoCat,
spiders.
and of course, everybody, don't forget to be awesome.
Meow
Take care.
meow, crunch crunch.
Oh, I put myself.